My name is Kaden Anderson, and I did my book on Survive by Peter DeLeo. Do you think you can survive in the Sierra Nevadas on foot after you were in a plane crash? Well, Peter DeLeo and Lloyd Matusimo and Wave Hatch were all in this plane, and they were flying, just looking at the Sierra Nevadas, and they crashed because of an updraft. Lloyd is caught and trapped in the passenger seat to the right of Peter. Wave is in the best condition with just some scrapes here and there and some bruises. He was in the back behind Peter when the plane crashed. Peter is in really bad condition and doesn't know it at the time. Escape plan is Peter hikes and Wave stays and signals planes and also tries to get Lloyd out because Lloyd cannot move. Peter starts his hike, and the first night he stays in a cave in sub-freezing weather. Peter starts remembering all of his favorite memories, and because he doesn't know if he can make it or not. Sister Dean, or Deanna, is worried along with his dad Kevin. Since Civil Air Patrol, or CAP, is informed by crash by Jim Albrine, and Wave's ex-wife. How Peter survives is he makes a shelter out of trees, needles, tree barks, cabins, outhouses, and a cave. With the needles and tree barks and the trees, he makes a nest. He dries his clothes in the afternoon around 2 or 3 o'clock by setting them on rocks, boulders, or hanging them by tree branches. How he guides himself is he guides himself by the stars picked out of a constellation facing east. He looks ahead to the huge mountains, follows coyote tracks heading east. Along his journey, he encounters a bear and hums under his nest, hoping he doesn't get stepped on by a 300-plus pound bear. While Peter was on his, survival adventure, he suffers from serious hypothermia, and which is your toes get all blue and it just hurts really bad. The rescue plane crashes before search because of landing gear sticks, and that plane probably would have went over Peter and saw him. During the rescue, Peter makes it to Ranch House Cafe, and then once he gets there, he eats a little bit and refuses medical attention because he has to go back for his friends. He goes back to get Wave and Lloyd without getting medical treatment. He leads rescuers to the crash and finds Lloyd dead in the plane. Lloyd died from cardiorespiratory that was caused by blunt trauma to the chest. They haven't found Wave, but Peter is like, if I know Wave, he headed south towards the mountains, or the original plan that was supposed to be going. And Wave is found face down in snow about 50 feet away from the plane. Wave survived the 2-day blizzard because he was on top of the snow, which was the 11th day after the crash. His death was cardiorespiratory arrest from hypothermia, caused to exposure by the weather. Peter hiked 13 days in sub-freezing temps with 16 broken bones, including his ankle and up in the shoulder. During his hike, he had no emergency supplies. I think Peter is a really, really courageous guy to go 13 days in sub-freezing temperatures to rescue his 2 friends that died. I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I probably would have died. But you should really read this book. It takes a while to kind of get into it, but it's worth it. It opens your eyes. And that's all I have. Thanks.